Hello, boys and girls. Today we continued our discussion on adaptations. This is found on packet page 16. If you do not have your packet out, please go get that now so you can read along with us and complete the pages. Survival depends upon how well an organism can find food and protect itself within its environment. Let's discover ways that animals have adapted themselves to successfully live in their habitats. Many animals blend into their surroundings. We say that they have camouflage. Not only does this help the animal hide from predators, but it also helps it capture its prey. Other animals use mimicry. That means that one animal looks like another creature. A robber fly looks just like a bumblebee, but it can't sting. A harmless king snake has similar bands of color like the poisonous coral snake. Some animals, like the leaf butterfly, look like a leaf, and the insect called a walking stick looks like a twig, but it has 6 legs and antennae. Some creatures do just the opposite of trying to hide. They have bright colors that cause them to stand out. They might have false eyes that frighten predators. This adaptation is called warning coloration. Predators are warned to stay away. This is a presentation on different types of camouflage adaptations that animals make. Camouflage is the ability to hide in your habitat or surroundings, a special adaptation that many animals have to help them survive, and they have colors, patterns, and shapes that are different types of camouflage. So here we have different types of camouflage. One would be a color changer. So color changers, where they have their fur or skin that's the same color as its surroundings. So when the surroundings change, their fur or skin can change to match. An example would be a chameleon, because it can change very quickly to match its surroundings. A polar bear is actually a color changer because its white fur turns brown in the summertime so that it matches the surroundings, and then it's white in the wintertime to match and hide. Mimicry is another one. So animals have markings that make them look like other animals that could be dangerous, but they're not dangerous. Or they look like things that are in their environment. So they have bold colors, patterns, and shapes. So for example, the coral king snake is poisonous, but the scarlet king snake is not poisonous, but they look like each other, so the predator will leave the scarlet king snake alone. A monarch butterfly is toxic and tastes bad to birds, but the viceroy butterfly is not toxic, but it has the similar markings so that birds will leave it alone. Counter shading is another one. So this is whenever the upper part of its body is a darker color than its under part, like its belly. This is for animals that live in the water or that live in trees. So a squirrel has the white belly so that a predator looking up in the tree can't see it against the sky, and a predator flying in the sky looks down and can't see the squirrel because the top of it blends in with the ground. A shark is another example. Now that's not a real picture of a shark, but the top is a darker color than the bottom, so it can sneak up on its prey. Disruptive coloration, it confuses the eye, so it breaks up the solid outline of the animal's body, so it's harder to see. So a tiger, the stripes kind of break up its outline so you can't see it in the grass. And zebras too, you can't tell where one zebra starts and the other one ends, which is confusing to predators. Let's take a little quiz. So a jaguar here, or is it which type of camouflage? If you picked disruptive, you are correct. It kind of looks like the broken light through the trees. Our octopus is a color changer, and we watched this video already, which shows it completely blending in with its surroundings. A penguin has counter shading, so its top is dark and its bottom is light. Underbelly is white. And this one is mimicry. It's actually a caterpillar that looks like a snake, so that's going to keep its predators away. Back on page 17 in our packet, we're going to list some examples of adaptations that animals have made with body coverings, body parts, coloration, and behaviors. So the whole point of an adaptation is so they're able to protect themselves or survive, and to help them find or make food. That's the whole reason animals make adaptations. So one example of a body covering would be, let me zoom in on this one, feathers. An example of a body part would be like a trunk of an elephant that's long. It helps it drink water and get leaves off of plants. A unique coloration, camouflage, like we just talked about, is a coloration adaptation. And then a behavior might be a spray, like a skunk sprays out that gross smell to scare off its prey or its predators. Same with an octopus. They spray out ink to help scare predators. So please come up with like 3 or 4 more in each category, and then come back to check. All right, welcome back. So some other body coverings are scales, skin, that's our body covering, fur, a shell. So those are all example of body coverings. What about quills, like in a porcupine, that helps cover its body and protect it? Some body parts, we have wings, claws. How about a long neck, like on a giraffe? Having a thumb is actually a really useful body part, like for monkeys and apes and raccoons, that thumb. A stinger, your teeth, all different types of teeth to help you survive and eat the food that you need. Fins, did I say claws? Yes. Like fangs, like in a snake. A tail. These are all examples of body parts. Okay, I'm coming down to the bottom corner. Some coloration. We have some warning colors to say, hey, look, I'm poisonous. Counter shading. That dark back and light belly. Mimicry. Bright colors. I guess that kind of goes with warning colors. Patterns, like butterflies have fake eyes on them to scare off their predators. We have color changers. Okay, so those are all examples. And then in the behavior, there's all kinds of behaviors. A rattlesnake will rattle its tail to scare away. Some animals hibernate or migrate. Some bite and sting. Some are poisonous whenever they bite you. So that was the whole point of biting. Some jump, climb, fly. Some animals just stay still, like a rabbit, or hide. All right, so Please make sure that you take a picture of this page and post it to Google Classroom so I know that you completed it.